Welcome to Boxing Legions 88. In this video, we're going to be recapping on a video Terrence Crawford did with Fight Hub. In order to watch the full video, please go to fighthub.com. Thank you.
So what's up,
Yeah,
Terrence?
Ken.
Good to see you, man.
What's up, man?
How we feeling? We're 2 weeks away from the fight.
Feeling great. Feeling great.
What's going on? Is this any different? Is the intensity any different than the other camps?
Nah, man, it's always work. Like I said before, each camp we put in 110%. We don't leave no stones unturned. So, I can't say that this camp is any different than any other camp that I've been working in.
Do you see this as the biggest challenge of your career in your opinion?
Yeah, you can say that, but they all big challenges. When you get on this level, it's about who won it the most at the end of the day. When you look at Spence, that was my biggest challenge. When you look at Postal, that was my biggest challenge. When you look at Majimov, that was one of my big challenges because I was moving up in weight and, given the circumstances that, his background, amateur background, things like that, Gamboa was my biggest. They all big challenges in their own way.
Have you put on a lot of weight or muscle? Like, how is it at that point? Because I know a lot of people have said, like, hey, you're fighting a big guy, 168, you're just fighting guys that are bigger than him. It might be smart to put on a little bit more like mass.
Comes natural with working out.
Yeah.
Like I said before, the only thing about this camp different than any other camp is I don't gotta cut muscle. I don't gotta, watch what I do in strength conditioning. I can, go fully all out, and just do what I need to do to get stronger.
To you, how much is the skull fight performance kind of like a game to keep in mind?
That's not a fight that I really, look into because, Canelo is a great fighter, and one bad performance don't define a fighter. Given the circumstances of his previous fights, and, we're looking forward to Canelo being the best Canelo that he can be. The score might not have made him get to that point where he felt any danger or any significance where he had to go to that deeper level in training or take the fight as serious as he's taking this fight. So, I don't know what was up with that fight.
Yeah, some said that, and let me know just your perspective on this. Some have said that you have to fight like Skull in order to win the fight. Like, do you feel that you have to fight that way to beat Canelo, or you're like, nah, like I could beat him in the mid-distance?
Just fight my fight. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they have their opinions. They have, they what's going to happen in the fight, but they don't know what they talking about. They just got to watch the fight, and then after the fight, then they make they comments because a lot of people is just premeditated and just, talking.
Hey Terrence, there's a lot of pictures kind of going viral with Hernandez and Jeron. It's kind of like he has like the Avengers or like the Justice League sparring partners taking the fight serious. Really, tough sparring partners. Just wanted to get your thoughts that,
What is there to talk about? You fighting the best fighter in the world. You better be taking it serious. That goes to show, how serious he's taking me and how much he respects me. Because, if I haven't fought anyone, if I was too small, if I was, all these things that all the media say I was, then he wouldn't need these guys to help prepare him to fight me. He wouldn't, need all the help that, he's getting. But I'm happy that he's getting the help that he needs because, after, September 13th, there will be no excuses.
Terrence, when's the last time you've been an underdog?
I don't know. All my life.
All your life?
I've been an underdog all my life. You know, so I feel good. I feel comfortable. I'm comfortable. I'm confident. You know, and this is no unfamiliar place for me.
You've had a lot of memorable fights. What makes this one different?
I think, you know, this one is different because of the opponent that I'm facing, the weight that I'm facing, the level of fighter that I'm facing, what's on the line, the legacy, just everything as a whole is, you know, make this fight different than the others.
You know, I've been around Sister Thriller Manila. I feel this fight is on that level. What's your attitude?
Of course, you know, you got two first ballot Hall of Fame fighters, you know, going head to head, you know, and for undisputed, you know, and both of them is two-time undisputed champion. One is two-time in the same weight. One is two-time in two different weights, looking to be three. So, you know, Thriller in Manila, it wasn't, you know, that much wasn't on the line when, you know, they was fighting, but it's a lot on the line in this fight.
You've had a lot of send-offs and celebrations here back home. Does it ever get old coming back to this place before a big fight?
Never get old. Never. This is home. You know, this is, you know, my stomping grounds. This is my comfort. You know, so never get old.
When you saw that he brought in Jeron, what was your reaction? Like your first initial reaction when you saw that news?
I actually didn't see it. Somebody showed me, and I was just like, so what that mean? He's not me.
Yeah.
You know, as much as a lot of people, you know, say we have similarities and, you know, we switch a lot and we fight a lot, he's not me, you know, and I'm not him, so.
Yeah. Tim had said comparison that like he's like a Chrysler 300 and you're like a Bentley.
Yeah, like once again, like he's not me. You know, he's trying to get to where I'm at. You know, he's where he at, I'm where I'm at. You know, he got a long way to go.
How's the sparring been with bigger guys and the punch that?
It's nothing different.
Yeah.
I've been doing this my whole career. I've been told y'all that. If y'all can recall, if y'all will listen, been telling y'all I've always been sparring bigger fighters my whole career. This is nothing new. This is nothing different. The heavyweights, super middleweights, light heavyweights. I've been sparring these type of guys my whole career, so it's nothing new.
So yeah, when you hear like, oh, you know, can Terrence take a punch? Can Terrence knock out Canelo because he's bigger? Do you laugh that off, or like, what's your insight on that?
Just watch the fight and see. You know, Canelo got a granite chin. He's been hurt before, but you know he have been hit cleanly and he took it real well. And you know, anything is possible.
We'll do two more.
Yeah, hey Terrence. I know that there's been rumors circulating online. True. I know you have a good relationship with Floyd.
Mm.
Is there potential that you guys may have talked about anything, or?
Not at all. Not at all.
You know, with also Shakur coming in the camp and just kind of, you know, sparring a little bit. Just what was that kind of experience to be able to show him, you know, what it's like? Not just to compete like before, but at a stage like this, Netflix, huge fight against obviously Canelo, big generational fight that would probably determine the best fighter of this generation.
Oh, that's my little brother, man. You know, I do anything I didn't do to help him out and show him, you know, how things is done and, you know, have him tagging along so when it's his time, you know, he knows what to expect and know how to navigate through, you know, the things that I'm navigating through right now. So it would definitely be his time real soon, you know, and he'll be the headliner of these big mega Netflix fights and things like that.
I know Lester Martinez and Steven Nelson. Sorry, you said two. Lester Martinez is fighting Christian and Billy. It's a huge fight.
Yes.
Steven Nelson. Just wanted to get
Man,
your thoughts.
they on their way. You know, we all in the same weight. You know, Lester is the next big thing coming out of Guatemala, and Steven, as you all know, you know, my my brother, my right hand man. He's about to get his get back to this winning streak, and and sky's the limit for both of them.
All right, thanks, guys. Use in touch.